Good morning, it's day 45. I got up a bit late today because the night was really nice. Besides the morning, it kind of really dropped down in the morning, and I didn't want to get up early in the morning, have to struggle with riding in the cold. So we don't have that many miles, so I just kind of slept in a little bit more. So I packed mostly up already. And it's now, 8:30 already. I'm gonna make one more banana bread. So for the cooking lesson this morning, which is actually a no cook, you take a loaf of bread, take 2 slices, take the banana, and put the banana onto the bread like this, perfectly onto the bread. You see why I'm doing that in the plastic foil a little bit. Then you just squish them together and you have a banana bread. And it tastes really amazing. You also can do a banana chocolate bread by just putting like Nutella or chocolate spread on it and then squish the banana in there. That's the cooking for this morning. See you down the trail. Another beautiful morning here along the old Erie Canal. So we have the crushed limestone trail. It is somewhere between 50 and 60. The weather forecast, the weather app says 50, just a little bit above 50. My temperature gauge on the computer is always a bit high. It's in the sun easily, and it says 56 degrees. So yeah, it's probably lower 50s here. It's kind of chilly, so there's a little deerie. These deers are not really scary of people. Sometimes I have to yell at them just to make sure that they go off the path and not at me. So yeah, I'm gonna ride a little bit slower. We have a lower day. No need to sweat for one thing, and the other thing is I'm just wearing my shirt and I have the biker shirt underneath it. That keeps me a bit warmer. The breeze is still coming through a bit, and I'm just kind of waiting for temperature to rise, and then I can push a little bit harder. The nice part right now is we have sun in our back. That keeps me a bit warmer. So what we are riding here over is an aqueduct. So there's a river below us, and the canal is not affected by the river, so you can pedal on here. The canal actually had, in this city where I camped, a nice canoe kayak boat ramp for handicapped people, accessible too. So it's definitely a cool place to kayak. Probably need to take a chainsaw on some of these trees, then you could go a little bit further. Just running here through some of the walnuts on the path, and there were a lot. Yeah, it's a beautiful canal. Over there in the distance we can see some of the farmhouses. Awesome. Reed in the wetland. Beautiful, beautiful. Definitely a beautiful day. So I'm really excited to ride this trail here. and finishing it up at Buffalo or Niagara Falls. Not totally sure if I actually need to go into Buffalo for rental car or not. Niagara Falls is definitely where I want to go to. The one thing is Tuesday it starts raining in the midday. Hello! And so I need to be done by Tuesday midday, hopefully. Somewhere sheltered so that I'm not getting rained on. And with the rain, temperature will drop again as well. So next week doesn't look great. So see ya down the trail. On your right.
Follow this way for 0.27 miles.
On these bike tours you kind of always lose track of time, day of week and stuff like that. And then certain events kind of put it back in, like riding on a trail on weekends. They're always full of oops, full of people. So we definitely know it's Saturday. Oh, also because up there is probably a soccer field. No, that's a run. So it will be interesting getting through this here. See you down the trail. This intersection took me a bit to figure out where we go. There's the sign, it goes over there, and over on the other side I didn't see anything, and then I noticed there, oh, we're going down the center of the road. That's kind of unique. This here is the wacky in the middle of the road bike trail. Cute. So far, not too much to complain. Besides, it's hard to get onto it. I mean, if you wanted to go down to Caliber Collision, for example, there is no way down here. That's why Thai went out of business, because nobody could go there. But for a long distance hauler like me, it's just fine. This trail has 3 bike stores, 3 adult venues, 3 grow shops, and an Aldi. What else do you need? This is slightly confusing.
In 250 feet, keep right at the fork. Then turn left.
Hello. Hello.
Now keep right. Then turn left.
Are we going up here?
Now turn left.
I think so. It's ending over there. Now stairs. Oh boy. This is a cool place, but a crazy bike path. I'm just glad it's not busy here. That was a tight path. And this here is still kind of crazy. And it looks like we're gonna go down again. Interesting place though. It's kind of cool. We call this a creek walk. And probably the worst idea here, riding with one hand. I like all cool bridges on this path. I need a quiet restroom, wouldn't be bad. With all these bumps. Good morning. Und wie wär's diese hier? Sieht gut aus. Oh, there was the door. Been really tough to navigate through this area here. The maps, signs, everything just kind of did not match up and align with each other. So to the right of us is the New York State Fairgrounds. Going up another bridge. Shit. Little view of the fairgrounds, RV campsite of the fairgrounds. Probably another place for us to camp, and we don't need to, so that's good. So hope whatever's coming down there is gonna be better. Oh, that looks like a hill. See you down the trail. Port Byron has a little museum about the logs and the Erie Canal, and here is the site of the old Erie Canal. So this is the backside of the tavern by the log. This is the front side. So the tavern was for the people that were. This is the Erie House, a tavern along the Erie Canal. So the barge operators would come in, do their drinking here. But since barges were often apparently manned by the whole family, it was a family affair where children lived and traveled with the barge and wives and helped out the barge to move. They were also around, and the Erie House owner made a back room so women could also wait inside of the house, while in a saloon where only men could go in, they could spend their time. So that's specifically needed when, for example, a barge needed to be repaired or something like that, and they were kind of stuck there apparently. That was interesting to see that, and also to hear that how it worked. So apparently on the barges, they're all pulled by mules. So you have the cargo on the barge, then you have a small little housing area for the family can house, and then in the back you would have the donkeys, the mules that you replace, because a mule can't walk all day long. So you would just swap them out and keep on moving up and down the canal, which was kind of interesting to me, because I know from the postal service they had like horses and they stopped and exchanged horses, and so with the canals you kept your own horse on the boat. That is kind of interesting for me. So here we have the log view from the top. We've seen a lot of those ones from the Hennepin Canal, I&M Canal, and so on.